Hi, welcome to the Roof Garage YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please click the button. I did receive a package from ECS today. I've been waiting a little while on this. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday. There was a snafu with the mail. I'll be nice to USPS, even though I've bashed them a lot in the past. They have been actually really good about getting me a lot of packages lately. Some of them even ahead of time. So this is a box full of parts for the Mini Cooper. Obviously, small box, but that's just packing material. This is my actual order. Open this up. All right. So we have one piece. So this is the mini front emblem in piano black. Or sorry, that's the rear emblem. Rear emblem in piano black. Which will make this one the front emblem in piano black. And this guy should be the Cooper emblem. So Cooper S in black outline. So that's 3 more pieces. I think I was down to 14. So after this I'll be at 11. I just got a price to wrap what they call the midline trim. It's this piece here. It told me $300 to wrap this all the way around the car, which I don't know, it seems high to me. But, so I might attempt to do it myself. I might just pay to have it done. And then I got a price on wrapping the roof in black, because there's a bunch of rock chips all over it. You can't really see because it's dirty right now because it's been parked outside because of the Scion. But the roof wrap was another $250. They told me $500 to do all of it. So, or $300 and $250 separately. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have them do all of it or not. All right, so we got the emblems installed in the rear of the car. So here is the here's the mini rear emblem installed. There's the Cooper S in black installed. I think it looks good. It'll be a little bit better when I get the black California plate. I'm just waiting for my stickers. I'm waiting for my tag. I'm waiting for all of it. I need to have an active registration before I can apply for my custom plate. So I'm going to do the one on the front of the car. So what I'm removing is this, and I'm replacing it with that. And this is an OEM BMW part for this car. BMW codes right on the back of it. And we can see that it's applied with an adhesive, and then there's also pins that are lining it up on the front of the car. So I've got a couple different things here. We'll try. So what I want to try to do is get under an edge. Ooh, that was pretty easy actually. And well, that was very simple. I didn't expect that. The back one was hard, but pried it up. So it looks like there's just a couple ribs, so it doesn't really touch the adhesive in all of the spots. So that's really not that bad. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to roll this up with our fingers and try to get as much of the heavy off as possible. So this is coming off in one piece, which is a little abnormal, but it is, and there's some sand and stuff below it, so I'm sure it's going to be a little bit of a mess here when I dig into this. So we've got that off. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use some Car Pro Tarx. We're just going to spray this and work at it a little bit with some sort of multi-purpose towel that you don't mind throwing away when you're done, because it's going to have all this adhesive and stuff, and I wouldn't want to run that through my washer and potentially get it all over all of my other towels. So just kind of work at the edges here, try to get all of this adhesive off. Really spray some liberally on the towel here and just kind of work at it. Kind of working my way around the emblem, and we've got little pieces that are coming up here and there. This stuff does well as it soaks in a little bit, so you know, kind of moving from piece to piece allows it to dwell. It does evaporate quickly, so reapply to your rag when your rag stops feeling wet. Car Pro Tarx is what I use. There are a lot of other products that can do this too. The most popular one at like Walmart or AutoZone or something like that would be a product called Goof Off, which comes in a yellow, or it's a yellow liquid in a spray bottle. And that stuff works pretty well. I've used it before. You know, anything like this, you want to you know, test it in a spot that's inconspicuous, you know, maybe like on the underside of your hood. Just to make sure that it's not going to totally jack up your paint. So you want to be careful with things like these stripes because they're not going to be as durable as your paint, and there's obviously a possibility that you end up ruining a portion of that. You don't need a $20 emblem to cost us a stripe or a repaint. So there we are. We just kind of went around until there's no high spots or material that needs to be removed. So you might have staining, which is what I have. There's staining here. But the Tarx isn't really going to do anything about that. The edges are the edges. Right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my polisher. I'm going to use a Rupes Nano. You can realistically use a 3-inch or even a 5-inch if you had to for this. I have the Nano, so I'm going to use the Nano. And what I'm going to do is So I'm not trying to make it perfect. I don't think that that's reasonable. I'm more so just trying to make it so not so apparent that there was a different color emblem there. So I'm just wiping this down right now with some Car Pro eraser. So I went over that with a Rupes blue pad with some Sonax Cutmax. I'm going to make a second pass with a yellow pad, some Jescar correction compound. Really, the yellow pad and the Jescar cleans up so well that you don't really need to do much more. But I'm going to go over it again with a white pad and a little Sonax Perfect Finish. Okay. So, really, my goal with the little polisher was twofold. Number one, I wanted to try to smooth out these colors as best I could so that there isn't such a large transition between them. Pick up a little bit of residue, whatever was left behind, and make sure that there wasn't any adhesive or anything that was stuck there. And then last, at some point, very soon, I'm going to polish a good portion of this car and do a paint correction on it, and I didn't want to have to work in between the pieces of the new trim. So if I could avoid that, that makes my life easier. And then we clean this with some more Car Pro eraser just to remove any polish residue or anything like that that might be left behind, and make sure that our adhesive sticks really well. Peel this off. We're going to center the two pins, and then we will apply. And there we are. I think that looks fantastic. So there we have it. Emblems changed. So in terms of chrome, we only have a couple pieces left. We have the S, we have this chrome piece right here, and we have these, the side turn signals. I have these on order. They've been on order for a long time. I'm not sure when they will be received. And there is some chrome in the lights and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to change out the headlight housings. So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day.